how many players does Town need to sign? The question marks.
Ooh.
Left back. Do they need a left back backup?
Yes.
They obviously need another striker, at least one, given that at the moment Al Hamadi's injured. Akpom's not able to play. Clearly, Amari's gone. Broadhead's gone. Do they? How many players and where do you want to see them play and sign?
In my mind, as things stand, and I need to piece this together with how the squad works. So we're going to push the squad side out of the way for a little bit and then just focus on the key areas I think Town need to look at. 4 players is where we're at, which is a big ask for 2 weeks. And that is as things stand. I would like to see some cover in for Connor Townsend, given that it's going to be the whole season. So that would be position number 1. I don't really want to have a campaign where, let's say, you lost Leif Davis for whatever reason, and you'd have to play Jacob Greaves there or Cameron Humphreys. I just don't think that's what you'd be looking at for a team looking to finish in the top 2. So left back cover, important for me. Midfielder times 1 at the moment would be the way that I'd look at it. You need natural cover for Azor Matasiwa. They don't have that. They don't have that kind of deep-lying destroyer. They went and got Lewis Travis when they needed cover for Morsey. Someone of that ilk. It won't be Travis because he's going to Derby, but someone who can play like that. Someone who can play on the right more than anything. A versatile attacker, ideally one who can play more than anything on the right wing, because Town are looking light in that position. Another striker would be the 4th one. Ideally, again, you're looking at a versatile option. I think Ipswich liked Azon because, yes, he's a striker, but he's also played out wide on the 2 flanks as well. So those would be the 4 that, looking at the squad, I would go for right now. Then if one of the kind of more left-sided midfielders, i.e. Jack Taylor or Cameron Humphreys, was to move on, you'd need another one to come in there. We've seen some links already. Players like Philip Billing have been linked. Lewis Cook and Lewis Miley at Newcastle, all linked by the Daily Mail. Kind of more of that number 8 role. So 4 to 5 is kind of where I'd be looking at the moment. It's going to be a pivotal fortnight in what Ipswich are going to do in the transfer market. It does feel like it could be a fortnight that could end up defining their campaign.
It's not really where we expect it to be, though, is it, AJ, at this point? It feels like, not ideal.
No, it doesn't. And I think Mark Ashton's had this put to him before, where it's kind of been, you want to get your business done early, and they're a team that back themselves to do business early. And after what was quite a tumultuous summer in a way last season, going into the Premier League, where you had numerous deals done quite late, even after the season had started, and players coming in that weren't quite at the levels that you needed them to be because they hadn't had a full pre-season or something like that. And then they were trying to get business done on deadline day, and you had things like the Brozier saga and Reece Nelson doing his medical and then leaving because he had an offer to go to Fulham instead, things like that. I hope it doesn't trend quite to some of those extremes, but you would have hoped that there maybe could have been 1 or 2 more things over the line at this point. And some of them naturally are disappointing, but there's only so much you can do. You look at being turned down by Hayden Hackney and the Azon deal not going through, and other transfers for whatever reason not materialising. We might not know all the reasons for why those have happened, but I'm not going to be in a position to start judging and making sweeping assessments until we get to the end of the window. They could go out and they could sign 8, 9, 10 players even in the next 2 weeks. They probably won't, but that'll be fun for us, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
A lot can change is what I'm trying to say. And as concerning as it might be, sat here at the moment looking at the state of the squad with only a couple of weeks to go, I still have no reason to doubt that Ipswich can get the required deals over the line before the window shuts.